Hello, everybody. I'm back. My name is L, and I'm here with my wife G. Podcast is called True Talk. Sorry that we haven't been doing this every day. It's just rough times at this, the thing that's going on. But my wife showed me something on YouTube, and it's kind of disturbed me. It really got to my skin. A poor gentleman suffered a death by a police officer.
Unnecessary. Well, actually,
Unnecessary.
it was Monday.
It was Monday? Okay, it was a Monday, but we saw it today. I'm gonna pass it to my wife because my throat is still. It's, I can't talk right now. Here, baby, explain.
I'm pretty sure that everyone's seen it by now. George Floyd, may he rest in peace. The way I see it, it doesn't matter what he did. By the time that they got him, they put him in handcuffs. They already had him. There was no reason for him to be on the ground the way he was with that man's that
Racist.
that racist police officer.
Racist pig.
Okay, yeah. Well, anyway, my point is, he's there and he's saying, I can't breathe. He has a cop in front of him who happens to be a minority, who of course is defending his brother in blue. And the other two cops that were somewhere on the other side.
Three cops, so three, baby.
There was four cops.
Oh, I heard.
It was four cops. And it just didn't matter. These people are, you would think that we're being recorded. Let me lift my leg off of him. It made him do it more. It's
a badge. Makes them think they gods.
No, we have terrorism right here in the United States with, I'm not talking about all police officers because I know some wonderful ones. I come from New York City and that's a tough city. Let me tell you something. I met some wonderful police officers, and now I live in Florida, and I've met some wonderful police officers.
Very little.
I've met some wonderful police officers.
Very
so
little.
I'm not talking about the whole police in general. What I am trying to say is that what could have possessed that man to think that he could get away with doing what he did? And then I thought to myself, hold on, I'll let you talk in a second. Then I thought to myself, let me do a little research. The guy has done it before. He killed before and he got away with it. So he figured he could do it again. It didn't matter who was recording or what was being recorded. He had this air about him and he didn't care. He had no remorse when he got up. And they checked his pulse, which it wasn't really them who checked his pulse. It was the first responders. And it breaks my heart that this man, I don't care what he did. He was already handcuffed. There was no need for it. And the violence is just ridiculous. And I'm afraid. I have a 24-year-old son who has Asperger's. My son, from one minute to the next, goes from he's okay till he's raging, but he's harmless. What I mean by raging is that he gets angry and he says things. I'm afraid. Thank God that he's the type. He's a total mama's boy, and I'm glad that I have him under my wing because I am afraid what's gonna happen to him out there. And I'm Puerto Rican. We're dark skinned. It's really hard, and I'm scared. I'm even scared for my daughter, and my daughter looks like a little white girl. But this world is it's horrible, and I can't. And right now I'm tearing up a little bit, but it's what I mean. Like, we're in the end of times right now, and then we have a president who says that he supports that. I didn't tell you this, Elvis. He literally said that the police officers should not feel bad about doing any kind of, it's not word for word, but any kind of force that they have to do in an arrest. So in other words, he says, it's okay what you did. Don't worry, I got your back. So, okay. So now the police officers are fired. And what? Besides being fired, and what is going to happen to them? Because the other ones were accomplices, while this one was a terrorist who got away with it multiple times. I can't. I feel it. I have children. They're going to be my children to the day I die. My son's 25. My daughter is going to be 29. And I'm fearful. I'm fearful for this future of my children. Anyway, go ahead, Elvis. It's like I can't even talk anymore.
Like she was saying, we're living in the end of times, and it's disgusting, people, that a badge makes you feel like a god, that you could get away with murder, you could get away with this and this and that. I ain't no angel, people. I've been arrested back 30 years ago, for fighting, doing some small stuff, petty stuff, but they treated me like I was John Gotti or a Pablo Escobar. You know what I'm saying? They treated me like he's something big, and they're gonna throw the key away. Now this guy kills two people, and to me they're innocent bystanders.
I'm gonna remind you that the reason that you got lucky was because you had parents
Exactly.
that were able to get you a very good lawyer.
I got involved in some incidents with other people, and unfortunately, their parents did not have money for lawyers, for private lawyers. My parents did. I walked away. They didn't. They got the bad end of the stick, and it's horrible, horrible, horrible. I mean, why do they get away with it? Put them in jail, in population, no protective custody. No, 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 no. Put them in population.
You're talking about the
police officers, yeah. Put them all in population. They tough out in the street. Let's see how tough they are in population. That's what I think it should be done. And whatever happens in jail, happens in jail. It's like they say, whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
You know what's really getting to me? The cop that was in front, which was the Asian cop, and he looked nervous. He kept grabbing for his taser, telling everybody to walk away, walk away, walk away, because he was nervous about what was going on. He knew that that this guy was wrong. But not one time did he turn around and say, "Yo, get your knee off of him. He can't breathe."
Yeah, he's also an idiot.
The same way that he had a taser, if they really thought that this one man against four cops who was unarmed was that dangerous, they could have tased him.
And people, I'm not. Well, how can I say it? I'm not that intelligent. I got my wife always backing me up in certain things. But don't we pay taxes? Don't our taxes pay them? So aren't they like our employees?
They're supposed to protect and serve.
You know what I mean? When I say employee, it's not really employee, but they're supposed to help us. We pay you. We pay taxes. That money goes to help you. It pays you, not to kill us. It's to protect us.
Oh, and not like a day or two later, there's a crazy lady, Caucasian, in Central Park, walking her dog off the leash, which is illegal, and this African American man who was bird watching. I mean, how dangerous could he be? He was bird watching. He said, "Ma'am, can you please put your dog on a leash because it can't be loose around here?" And he tried to give the dog treats so that she could put the leash on the dog. She called the police right away, and she started screaming on the. Thank God he recorded everything. Because if not, you don't know what kind of mentality the cops would have had, not having proof of what happened. So thank God, because he got understanding cops that were willing to listen to his side of the story and see his cell phone, and they looked at her and they arrested her. You know what I'm saying? Good for her. They arrested her. She lost her job. She's trying to put on a fake apology because she knows she's racist. But that doesn't happen to everybody. Look what happened to George Floyd. That gentleman that was just bird watching was lucky. He was lucky. You know that if it was one of us, or if it was my son, or if it was you, you wouldn't be so lucky because you have a smart mouth. You know?
Absolutely.
So, and my son's going to get nervous and he's going to have a smart mouth. So I can't.
Why is it that we all, Americans, and not only American, everybody in this world, man, I'm pretty sure it happens everywhere. Why can't we all get together as a family? Okay? Let the world hear our voices.
In the midst of a pandemic, we're one world against a pandemic. What is wrong with these people?
We need mainly you celebrities, honestly, because
you have the platform.
Exactly. We need all of y'all, every single one of y'all. Let me put it to you, and you might not like it, guys, you celebrities. You might not like it. But if it wasn't for us, y'all won't be where you at. Remember that. So we're asking you, please help us talk. We are asking all of you from A to Z.
Be our voices.
Be our voices for us. Okay? Don't stand back and singing your songs and making your movies and doing this, getting paid because we are the ones that help you make it where you at right now. So help us. We dying. You guys aren't. You guys get all this special treatment. And hey, listen, I'm not hating on you guys. I'm not.
You work hard.
Okay, I understand you guys do your things. You work hard to get, but at the same time, don't hide.
You have a responsibility to your fans, to your public, to your people. We're all your people.
I know some of you celebrities are afraid to lose your status because there were some that have lost their status
and just
like
didn't sell out.
Like Monique. I was watching today about Monique. Poor lady spoke, and look at her, but she still stands by it. She's not going to sell out for nobody. Okay.
Well, I love me so much.
Sometimes you can't sell out, and this is why the world the way it is, man. There's people I've seen that they child's gotten raped, and for some reason they got some money offer on the table, and they let it go. It's not right. That's not right, man. There ain't no money in the world that's gonna say, "Well, I raped your daughter. Here's $2 million. Let it go." Man, listen, man. My wife don't say okay, but fuck you. I'm coming at you 100%. There ain't no money in the world. So please, people, not only celebrities, anybody that got any power, politicians, so everybody out there that has any influence, get your people together.
We have some, but they're not enough. They're just not enough.
And you know what? It's sad that I know that after this, I do this podcast, and let's say it goes viral, which I doubt it, but let's say it did. Ain't none of you. I already know maybe one or two of you won't probably come out, and that's it. That's the sad part about this, man. It gets me like, we'll talk about this for now, and I'll give it 3 weeks. Bye, down the drain, forgotten. Yeah. And that's the bullshit about this life that we live, man. This is all bullshit. I'm sorry, man. I'm crazy. I'm just bad. You know, I'm living the way I live because we live very poorly. Me and my wife. That's first of all. I'm doing this podcast because it helps me like a therapy. You know, it's like me to going to a psychiatrist, but it lets me speak out. I have so much anger in me that she says, just let it out. Just let it out on the podcast, and I'm letting it out. No, I'm sick. I got a few problems. But with the grace of God, I'm still here, and I'm still speaking. Sick as I am, people, look at that. I'm out here speaking my voice. And you understand, I have a beautiful son, like my wife said, that has minor disability, but still, it's kind of dangerous. Sometimes it's scary, but he's never gotten that far. Thank Jesus Christ. I have a beautiful daughter. I'm afraid that in these days, how they're kidnapping kids and everything scares the hell out of me. Even though she's 29, I'm still gonna protect.
But she looks like she's 15.
I'm still gonna protect her. That's my job. My job is to protect these kids that were not asked to be brought into this world. Just like that poor gentleman that passed away. He didn't ask to be brought into this world, but cop did sure take him out of this world. That's messed up. You know how many people have their lives been taken away from the police officers, and they still willy-nilly walking around like nothing. This won't happen. Like, this is one thing I like about like South America and those deep countries. Let one of those cops do that and walk away. See what's gonna happen to the cop. You won't hear about him anymore. You know, and I'm not asking to get that drastic. I'm just saying, put him in jail. That's the right thing to do. Put them in, and don't give them no protection in there. No. Population. Let them handle it the way they feel that it should be handled. That's what I think should be done. Okay? You committed a crime. You got to pay the piper now. Okay? The badge is only there for you to serve and protect. Am I right, baby? It's just serving to protect. That's all it is, man. Serve and protect. Okay? You people with these badges, and I'm not talking about all of you police officers, because like my wife said, we met a lot of you, and you guys are, some of you, I understand it's a dangerous job. I understand, you gotta be on your tippy toes, but when you have a man handcuffed that's not fighting at all whatsoever, is it right to kill him just because he's black? This racism thing is ridiculous. And then Now the president's okay with it. That red carrot cake guy, man, are you kidding me?
He's
It's
orange. He's orange.
whatever his color is. It's ridiculous, man. First of all, shame on you, whoever voted for him. Shame on you, 100%. Okay, and those that did vote for him and caught any of that virus, and he's saying that it's okay. How do you feel about it now, people? How do you feel about it now? That's the president that you voted
but
for.
he never takes responsibility for anything. He says one thing and then he says another, so it's whatever. I don't know. But
and you know what's scary? That they might vote for him this year again. They might. Let him do a stimulus.
Well, this is the thing. Think about it. He got impeached, right?
Right.
Halfway. He got halfway impeached. So they had to finish it. Oh wow, here comes the pandemic. All of a sudden, we're not paying attention to the fact that he got impeached. Now we have to focus on the pandemic, which makes sense. But at the same time, he's still the one calling the shots. And he is not mentally capable to be making these shots. I'm sorry.
And you know how he's going to get voted again? I'm going to tell you how. Let him throw a good stimulus. $10,000 per family. Everybody, yay! For Donald Trump. He saved our lives. $10,000 every month. That's great. Fantastic. Thank you, Donald. I'm going to vote for you again next year.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, that's what he's going to do. Watch, everybody. I'm telling you right now. All of you going to get fooled about this nice stimulus that we're going to get. Depend on that. Go ahead. If we get it. If we get it. But if we do, I'm pretty sure y'all got to vote for this idiot again. Unbelievable, man. Anyway, man, enough of him. This is about racism. It's not only police officers. It's also us, humanity. It's ridiculous, man. That I told my wife I drove by a town a few years ago in Arizona. Before I drove in that town, some lady walked up to me, saw my plates, said Florida, and she cried and she prayed with me. I'm like, ma'am, what's wrong? She said, please don't drive through this town. Please don't drive through this town. It's dangerous. And like,
she didn't know any better.
She didn't know better. She wasn't trying to be racist. She was just trying to save our life. And she said, but if you have to go to where you're going, you're going to have to drive to that town, but please don't stop. Don't stop. Don't look suspicious. Don't do. So it's true. Could you believe I drove to this town? This town is about maybe a good 5-minute drive. I don't remember the name of the town, people. I'm sorry. But it's a 5-minute drive. But in that 5-minute drive, there was drawings of people being hung. And sorry to say, it's African Americans. Paintings.
And they have swastikas
everywhere. And it was ridiculous. How could a town still do this?
But that's the freedom of speech.
So I drove through there with my butt cracked, man. Locked. I was scared. I mean, I can't believe they're still in America. This is America, people. Arizona. America is still doing this bullshit, man. And I believe that a lot of these kids and adults that are disappearing, I believe it has to do with racism. I believe it's just fucking disgusting, man. Just like they do, they always create some kind of force, like for drugs, for murder, task force, this, that. They should do a special task force
for racism.
For racism. How about that, people? Why don't we fight for that? Why don't we fight for special forces that just dedicate themselves to all racist fucking pigs? Okay?
Well, you gotta look at it this way. Everybody keeps screaming freedom of speech, right? Which I think is a farce. Because freedom of speech in whatever you say or whatever you do, right?
Yeah.
That's the example I'm giving you. But you don't have the freedom of speech to walk down the street and kill somebody.
Absolutely.
I mean, the freedom to do that, not freedom of speech. I'm sorry, I said it wrong. You don't have the freedom to walk down the street and kill somebody, or you don't have the freedom to just walk up and slap somebody in the middle of the street. You know what I mean? And how about pedophiles? Do they have the freedom because they feel like they want to do stuff to children?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So why is it that it's okay for someone to demean someone either with words, which would traumatize them, or, just, drawings, or, bullying, all this nasty stuff that happens day after day after day.
And when I say racism, I had a friend that was transsexual, okay?
Transgender
in Puerto Rico. and they stoned her. They stoned her, man, just because she was transgender. Are you crazy? Listen, I'm married, and I had a lot of my friends are gay. They'll kiss me in the lips, they tap me in my ass, we hug each other. It doesn't mean I'm gay. What the? I mean,
But even if you were, it shouldn't matter. You should be able to
it
live your
shouldn't,
life the way
man.
you
It
want
shouldn't
to.
fucking matter who you are, man. So you know, ask my wife. I can't, man. I don't got patience. When I see, there was an incident one time, back in '93. I was in a train in
In
New York City, and I was going to work, and I have my headphones on, and I'm sleeping, while I'm going to work. I'm hearing screaming. I'm thinking it's my music because I'm listening to rock. But I open my eyes. Everybody in the train section that was in the cart was all pushed to one side, and there was these three guys beating up on the Down syndrome kid, the father and the mother. I mean,
they were tourists.
They were tourists. They were kicking them down severely. I mean, really, really bad. And I got involved. You know, and let me tell you how great is the humanity. Okay, somebody pulled the emergency brake. We all fall down. But I started fighting. At that time, I was I guess younger, and I was also boxing, so I was pretty good. I got two of them to get out. They jumped out because the train stopped. I grabbed one in the head like I was putting him almost to sleep. Okay, as he's biting my finger off. These people on the train grabbed me, pushed him off of me, and said, "What am I doing to him?" Meanwhile, the couple is bleeding severely, bruised up, and the young boy that was having an attack. Can you believe this? First, they didn't want to help them, and then they helped the guys that did the damage. What kind of world we fucking live in, man? I'm not a person that can stand by and watch things. I can't. I can't. So, like another thing we found out, me and my wife, we don't feel safe of the things that's going on in this world. So we want to protect our family, and we went and she got a gun, and I got a gun to protect
legally.
us. Legal. Everything is legal. And we asked for what's the rules and the laws of having a gun. They tell us, well, you can have it in the car as long as it's in the glove compartment. And this is in Florida, people, so I don't know. Every state is different. You could take it to the car or you could take it to the house. But
you can't walk around.
But no. This is the juicy part. You ready, everybody? Here you go. But you can't really kill somebody when they come into your house. What fucking sense? What do I have a gun for then? Why the hell do I have a gun? I'm not. How? I don't. I'm not gonna have time to say, hold on.
You have to.
I'm gonna tell the guy. No, I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna tell the guy, stay still. Let me shoot you somewhere I don't kill you, okay? I'm gonna shoot you in your arm. Stay still. Wait, before you rob us and kill us or rape us, whatever you do, I gotta shoot you in your arm, on your leg.
I want to see if you have a gun.
Okay? All right. Supposedly they say it's different stories, but they say if the burglar or burglaress or girl, guy, whatever it is, that comes into your house is smaller than you, you are not allowed to shoot. Can you believe that? So that means if I'm 200 pounds and he's 198 pounds, I'm supposed to know his weight, okay? I cannot shoot him. I'm supposed to fight him, whether he has a gun or knife. What kind of bullshit is that? So why are you selling guns? Why are you selling guns to people and telling them this and this? How are we protecting ourselves? Especially to animals like, who killed that poor guy. A nasty person like that. I want, how are we supposed to protect our family in this world? Everything is so confusing to me. So you know what I do, people? I don't leave my house. I'm trying to get this. I forgot the sickness my friend got. I don't want to leave my house for no. I asked my wife. I don't want to leave my room. I don't even leave my room. Okay. First, I'm sick. I go to my doctor and run right away. I don't because I'm scared of everything. I have cervical spine damage. That's one of my things I have. Okay. And I'm a centimeter from being paralyzed. So imagine if a cop just throws me on the floor. Just with that alone, I'm dead. So imagine them putting
or paralyzed.
Or paralyzed. It's just I'm afraid to get in a car because a cop could pull us over for any reason and throw me out the car. My wife could be driving. I don't. It's just they made it scary for me, man. People listen to me, and my kids watch me, and it kills me. Now they scared of life. They don't want to leave home, and it shouldn't be that way, man. We are afraid to leave our houses. It's ridiculous. I don't got money to pay for bodyguards. I don't got money for to live in a great neighborhood. and that's dangerous too because I'm Puerto Rican. I moved to a great neighborhood. Here goes the racism. So I'm fucked either way. Maybe I should move to Mars. I don't know, somewhere like that.
We don't have the money to move to
Well,
Mars.
we don't got the money to move to Mars. It's
That's
just
a different podcast.
people. It's just sickening, man. I'm talking. There are a few people out there that still talk, try to speak. I just don't understand why you guys. Why aren't we helping each other, man? Seriously, why aren't we helping each other, man? Let's stop hating on each other, okay? And let's start helping each other, man. Come on, I'm not asking for you people to shed blood for us. I'm just saying, speak your mind, speak the truth. That's it. Pink spoke. Nothing wrong happened to Pink. She said it. She's sorry. Unfortunately, she got tested because her status. She said it.
At the time, she was able to. Yeah.
She's famous. Of course, she's gonna get what she gets, man. I'm telling you right now, I ain't gonna get no testing. I'm done. And you know how many times we've gotten sick, people. We thought we caught the corona, but my wife says I ain't going to the emergency room because then we're really gonna catch it. And she's right. She's right. We couldn't go to the emergency room and take those chances. So it's just everything's getting to me. I'm sorry for seeing that poor gentleman that passed away and all the other ones that has passed away in the past. It's just fucking sickening.
It's frustrating.
It's just frustrating. And I'm talking for everybody, whether you black, you white, Hispanic, you freaking a Martian. I don't care who the fuck you are, man. Whatever you are, man, in this universe, in this world, whatever you want to say, I don't care. I'm tired of it, man. I'm tired of the bullshit. Racism is sickening. Whether you're gay, whether you're fat, whether you're skinny, whether you're Down syndrome, whatever it is, it's fucking fucked up. You understand? So it's time for people that could speak for us. Speak for us, man. Seriously. And you morons that voted, think twice. No matter of fact, think 100 times before you fucking vote. Seriously.
And not for nothing. I mean, all the Caucasian people that voted for him because we're Caucasians, we're gonna get special rights. He doesn't give a shit about you. You're not rich. He cares about him, his money, his friends with money, and his friends that can make him more money. He don't care about anybody else.
No, he don't give a shit.
It's really damn. It's just all kinds of stupid.
I wish that we could elect Obama for another 20 years. Obama, I miss you, bro. I really, really miss you. And you should tell your wife to vote this year. She should get it. She should get into the vote. Please, not vote.
Run.
To run. I'm sorry, to run. Please run for president, Mrs. Obama,
Michelle.
Because we're gonna vote for you, Michelle, 100%. I know everybody would. Please.
She's about women empowerment. She's about everything positive.
And there's more women than men in this world, believe it or not. So please, Michelle, please run for president. Obama, please talk to her. Please, I beg of you, please, please. We gotta get this moron out. Please don't let him vote again. Don't let him win. Don't let him run again. Don't let him win. Please, nobody. Please, I beg of you. Please, anybody else, I don't care who it is, but not him. Somebody that cares for humanity. Somebody that's gonna put order. Somebody's gonna put respect on this. I just hate this
We're
world.
supposed to be the leader of a free world, and this is turning into quite a dictatorship. This is crazy.
People, once again, I'm sorry I'm not the most educated person when I speak, but one thing you get about me, I'm real. I talk right out, straight off of my heart. Yeah, I'm not gonna edit none of this. My daughter usually edits stuff for me. I'm not editing nothing. I'm not editing shit. Mm-hmm. Don't look at me. We're not editing nothing. Mm-hmm. Everybody's gonna hear it straight out from LNG True Talk. That's why it's called True Talk, because we talk the truth. Okay?
Our version of the truth.
Okay, our version of the truth. Fine. Whatever. Please, the churches, anything. I want everybody to talk. Let the world hear. Let the world hear. Catholic, Baptism, Jehovah's, everybody, Muslims. I don't care who you are. Please. Please. It's all kinds of colors. It don't mean nothing, man. It's just color. That's all it is. Okay, it's just color. We don't hate money, right? I don't see nobody saying it's green. I don't like it. Ooh, caca. Ooh, throw it away. I don't hear nobody saying that. It's just one color. Everybody loves green. Everybody loves green. Green is beautiful.
The color of pea soup and puke.
They love it. Everybody loves that. No racism for that shit. Come on, man. It don't matter who we are or what color we are, man. You understand? Let's love each other. Let's stop hating each other. Let's talk to each other before we.
We don't have to all love each other. What we need to is all respect each other.
Yes, that's
it.
That's the right thing.
Because I tell you right
let's
now,
respect
there's
each other.
a lot of people I don't finna love.
That's true.
But I will respect you.
It's true what you say. Respect is the right way to say it. Respect. Let's respect each other, man. And if you see that something ain't right,
say something.
Exactly. Speak for me, man, and I'll speak for you. Let's speak for each other, okay? Let's speak for all those people that has passed away. I mean, this is my way. I'm sorry, people, if you're not religious or not, but may God bless all those souls who has rested in peace from brutality, and whether it's brutality, whether it's sickness, it doesn't matter. God bless all of you. May the Lord Jesus Christ accept you into heaven, which He will. He accepts everybody. That's what I believe. Okay, if you repent and then you believe in Jesus, whatever name you got for Him, He's going to accept you with walking open arms. You understand? But let's try not to meet Jesus yet. Let's enjoy this earth, people. Let's enjoy. Let's enjoy nature. Let's enjoy all the beautiful things that were created for us. Let's have fun. You know, I have before I cut off, I have a friend that I grew up with. She's I've known her for 40 years, believe it or not, since I was 9, and she'll know who she is. She's subscribed on my podcast. Beautiful, beautiful sister. You know, she going through a divorce. I have and her husband is my best friend as well.
I think they're already divorced.
In their divorce, yeah. I love him too. I have nothing against him either. I have nothing against him. But for my sister, I see how she's moving on. She's happy, and I never thought she would be Oh my God!
He sounds happy too.
Okay, they're both happy, but I see her more than I see him. I see her. She's fishing. I was gonna say, shout out to the fishing. You know who? I don't want to say your name, just in case you don't want your name said out. I see you go fishing a lot. You can't, you know. Now that we're not next to each other, you go fishing. Okay, don't worry. One of these days we'll go fishing together, and your new beautiful friend. Let's just say that your friend.
He's her boyfriend.
Hey, you don't know if she wants you to say that. Stop that. Anyway, I love you, and I love your ex partner too. So I don't want him to think I don't love him. I love you too, even though you don't hardly ever want to talk to me. But that's okay. I love you anyway, man. We've known each other for 40 years. Anyway, everybody, God bless you all. Take care of your children. Take care of your parents. Take care of your family. Okay. And if you see anything bad, speak out loud. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. There was a girl. I forgot, baby. You ever told him that there was a girl being kidnapped. She was kidnapped, and my daughter realized who she was, and my wife realized she was. This was a few years ago, and they spoke out loud, and that little girl got saved. You see that? They could have got killed. My wife and daughter could have got killed, but they spoke out loud, and that girl got reunited to her parents, grandparents. So people speak, man. Speak if you see anything going wrong. Speak. God got your back. Remember that. God is always going to have your back. Protect each other, love each other, and speak. Don't hold back. LNG, True Talk, love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.